Here comes an all-American blue chip talent in Julius Creed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lexington, Ohio. Weighing in at 230 pounds, Julius Creed.
Julius Creed is a straight-up unit. He went undefeated in collegiate conference competition. He's one of the best NXT tag champions ever. And now Julius is ready for all of WWE.
It's fight night! And we are about to see a powerhouse unleashed.
And his opponent from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland!
Ridge Holland learned his craft from some of the biggest names in British wrestling. But he now sits under the learning tree of perhaps the best brawler in WWE history.
A man you definitely don't want to start a fight with. A truly menacing young superstar. Plenty of upside for Ridge Holland.
I agree, Cole. Ridge has an appetite for destruction that cannot be satiated.
Already, Julius Creed has put together a pretty impressive wrestling career, but he's far from finished. He's out to cement his place among the in-ring greats with his pure athletic ability.
But it's not just Creed's physique that makes him exceptional, it's how technically smooth he is. The ease with which he snaps suplexes and springs around the ring can make him seem practically unstoppable at times.
Yeah, no question, Julius is a top-tier competitor who will not relent until he's made a lasting impact on this industry.
Yes, but Ridge Holland is the man who is deemed too dangerous and reckless for professional rugby. So you have to take that into consideration. Every night is fight night when Holland's around.
Yeah, if you don't know what Ridge Holland is all about already, you'll soon find out.
He turns it around.
And Holland needed that badly.
Good chance for Holland to gain his wits about him.
Great flurry of offense from Julius.
Creed's proven hard to deal with.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
Oof. Ooh, suplex.
Knee driven right through the face and again.
Unrelenting with these knee strikes.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
A rope step
To the outside, tope con hilo.
Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
Corey, we've seen how Ridge Holland can often fight with his heart more than his head. Is that going to be a problem with him here tonight?
Well, if he can pace himself, find his focus, and not get too riled up, I think Ridge should be just fine, Cole. He's just got to focus on the task at hand.
And landing with the double axe handle.
Nicely done. Inverted scoop slam.
Ooh, escaped just in time. We're gonna see it.
Good. Shoulders down. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought. Lands an elbow.
Look at this.
Snap suplex.
He's going for it all.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Counters that.
Release German. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Oh, my goodness.
From the ground up into a power slam.
And Creed did not look great after that.
Yes, Holland was doing everything that needed to be done there.
Thrown back in under the ropes. Caught by the counter.
Julius Creed taking it down in the basement. Wait for it. Boom with the clothesline.
Look at Rich. His lights are out.
What in the world?
I don't know how he did it, but he's hanging in there.
Just how much pain is he willing to endure in this match?
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end.
Julius Creed taking it down in the basement. Wait for it. Boom with the clothesline.
That's won it for Julius before.
That'll do it. The victory tonight.
Here is your winner, Julius Creed.
Ridge Holland coming up short in this matchup.
Julius Creed showing how you throw it down, digging down deep and refusing to lose.
Mrs. Wrestling has returned.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
One half of the WWE's resident power couple.
I'm not in the ring, Saxton. Candice is all smiles until the bell rings.
Hey, a big opportunity for Candice here.
A great young talent with an extremely bright future.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
One of the biggest names in women's wrestling before joining WWE, trained by Booker T.
You can't judge her by the company she keeps, but she is definitely living up to her hype.
Perez is so beloved because she works relentlessly to make her dreams come true.
There is no quit in this young woman. Just endless fight. Candice LeRae, one of the most decorated female superstars in WWE, Mrs. Wrestling herself.
A competitor in the same vein as her indie wrestling brethren, Candice LeRae is driven by passion and will do anything it takes to win.
We'll see if all that passion will pay dividends now.
And in the opposite corner is Roxanne Perez, a young woman who never stops fighting to inspire little girls everywhere to chase their dreams just like she has.
And you've got to hand it to her. Roxanne's got the fight of a woman 3 times her size. Definitely something to appreciate.
Perez caught by surprise. And back into the ring she goes.
Executed hip toss.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Driving the face down. Up high.
Big miss right there. Well, dodge in the corner, followed by an overhead kick.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Inexperience has to be one of the bigger hurdles for Roxanne Perez. She thinks she has it.
No, a kick out. And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Seated bionic elbow.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Perez getting ready.
To the sky.
Splash! And into the count. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here.
Candice falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Yeah, we can certainly see that Perez has learned from the past and is capitalizing on it, making the best of her in-ring learning opportunities. Beautiful back handspring senton. Roxanne just lining her up and knocking her down.
There's 2! It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez!
An enthusiastic Roxanne Perez celebrating tonight's win.
Perez was simply able to stay in the game and get the job done.
Yeah, she always fights with the heart of a champion, and tonight, it really paid off.
Here comes Indy Hartwell,
One of the toughest underdogs in the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia, Indy Hartwell.
Pretty cool fact here. Indy began her in-ring career at just 19 years old.
Or how about this, Michael? Indy Hartwell made her NXT and main roster debuts by the age of just 23.
I had my first match at 16. Where are my flowers? Why does no one talk about me? You guys are biased.
Time to wake up, because you can't sleep on Wendy Chu.
Oh, it's easy to discount her and her napping ways, but trust me, Chu is the real deal.
And from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo!
I hope Wendy's ready to compete, because when the bell rings, there's no snooze button.
Wendy is more than ready, and I think the opposition is going to be very alarmed tonight. You guys get it? Alarmed?
Am I asleep right now? Because this is a nightmare.
Hey, look alive, look alert out there.
Hey, you can't underestimate the Wendy choo-choo train.
You sleep in a race car bed, Saxton.
Leave me alone, Corey.
Here we go, the powerhouse, Indy Hartwell, ready for action. Impressive athleticism, strong resilience, and now with the confidence to go along with all of it. This should be an interesting showing for Indy Wrestling.
Well, if Wendy Choo doesn't take a nap into Dreamland, this one has the makings of an interesting matchup.
Don't sleep on Wendy Choo, Saxton. She knows better than most how to keep an opponent guessing. Frankly, she might be onto something with her approach. She could prove to be a sleeping giant for all we know.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope, punishing their opponent.
Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end.
She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking.
Watch out.
Oh, man.
Wendy is taking charge. She can end it here. She kicks out at one.
Not yet.
Looks like Choo is feeling it.
Nice Japanese arm drag. Boom! And a big boot.
And Indy looked like her focus might have been rocked there.
A ferocious Wendy Choo coming out here.
Corey, we know what Indy Hartwell is capable of. Is that going to be too much for her opponent to handle here tonight?
Well, by all means, Hartwell's a powerhouse, but she's not the most experienced competitor on the roster. A smart opponent will exploit that.
Finds a counter for Choo.
Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt.
That arm's gonna be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense.
Force applied to every inch of the arm with that one.
Reversal! Can she capitalize?
Brain buster!
And a maneuver like that will leave you on unsteady legs, to say the least.
Both arms hooked.
The full Nelson slam.
And Choo could be the one sending her opponent to Dreamland after that.
Using a handful of hair to deliver the snapmare. And this is even worse, my goodness.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Oh, and she got out of there.
Oof, that'll leave a mark. No signs of either combatant backing down.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, numbing blow to the chest.
And Indy is really being knocked around here.
Hartwell's opponents showing their relative experience so far. Indy needs to add some pages to her playbook, and fast.
Here we go. Suicide dive! That is reckless abandon being shown.
And Hartwell left an opening.
Oh, my, what a splash!
Choo might take it here. Wendy just rubbing it in now.
She re-enters the ring now. Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. There are plenty of ways battling in this area could end in serious harm.
Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker.
Hammerlock DDT.
That is an incredible attack from Indy Hartwell. Hartwell looking to make an example of her opponent. They got their eyes locked on...
To the neck.
That could be curtains for Wendy.
And Indy got it done.
Here is your winner, Indy Hartwell!
An ever-impressive win for Indy Hartwell tonight.
You got to give it up for Indy here. She knew she was the better athlete and was dead set on proving it.
It is showtime for Ashanti, the Adonis.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland. Weighing in at 209 pounds. Ashanti, the Adonis.
A veteran of the United States Army, a college football standout. This Adonis is one tough dude.
Yeah, definitely a man who is ready for combat. Adonis always makes things look easy and always makes time to pose.
If I could be so bold as to make a prediction, someone's going to get smashed.
And his opponent from Lexington, Ohio. Weighing in at 285 pounds. Brutus Creed.
A collegiate wrestling All-American, certified powerhouse, now as a pro. This man's a machine.
Ever since joining WWE, he has started dominating and never looked back.
Here we go, and we're ready for action. You can tell Brutus Creed is not here to waste any time.
The power is real, Michael. We've seen Brutus rip the door off a steel cage. That's an insane amount of strength that you do not want to be on the receiving end of.
He's driven to be the best and prove that Brutus Smash is a theory of brutality.
But Ashanti, the Adonis, is looking to go all the way up, and tonight might just be his chance.
As much as Ashanti likes to flex, he's not all flash. He's got a ruthless streak that can really get him where he wants to go. He just needs to focus up.
What a forearm. back into the hip toss.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Brutus running into some trouble.
Ashanti's proven to be quite the force.
Brutus escapes the attack.
Beautiful senton. For as talented in the ring as Ashanti Adonis is, you probably wouldn't know it from the way he runs his mouth. Maybe if he can focus up and let his actions do the talking, we'll be seeing his arm raised in this one.
Yeah, if you're going to talk, you better be ready to back it up.
On!
Northern Lights! Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. He could pin his opponent right here. Stops the ref count before 2.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out. Knee driven right through the face and again.
Relenting with these knee strikes.
Every strike more devastating than the last. Oh, what an uppercut.
Jarring.
Just look at Brutus gain the momentum in this one.
Alarms must be going off in Adonis's head now.
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
And he's able to reverse. Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
Punch right in the head.
He's taking some good hits. Turning the tables there. Heads out of the ring. What's next? All the momentum's against Adonis now.
Brutus is doing whatever he wants.
Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do?
His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this. From the top.
Double axe handle.
Senton connects.
And Creed gets warded off.
Opportunity now for him to capture some momentum.
Yeah, but he needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Neckbreaker delivered. Uh-oh. Oh, the power, the strength of the Dominator.
Letting everyone know what he can do in the ring.
Ashanti knows the time for talk is over. Creed could not avoid the big shot.
Cover. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Vicious right forearm. Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
Reversal.
Nice reverse fireman's drop.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, Brutus Creed!
Ashante the Adonis simply couldn't pick up the win.
Brutus Creed put his power and talent to work here, and it sure paid off.